Okay, now we're going to send it back to Rockport right now, where we have Kevin CARRUTH, the city manager. We're also we have the mayor, Patrick RIOS, joining us. Gentlemen, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, wonderful.
Hello.
Wonderful. How is Rockport handling this tropical storm passing through? I do not know if you were able to just hear Alan, but he said the storm could be moving off of our coast, lessening the impact on our area. Welcome news for y'all, especially since, yes, you do continue to cover from Hurricane Harvey in 2017. How are y'all preparing right now, and especially making sure the residents feel safe?
Well, we've joined the EOC countywide with the folks from Aransas County, town of Fulton. And we've, like I said, we've activated the EOC, so we've had all our first responders and everyone that's belongs in that room has been monitoring this storm here all weekend. I guess we started back on Thursday with the first calls, and all weekend we were taking calls. Yesterday we were on the phone at 10, noon, 2, and 4:30. Today it's been, and then we also monitored the 10 p.m. National Weather Service update and the 4 a.m. update. So looks like if things hold, we may just get a glancing blow from this, which is good. I know, Kevin, you've had your crews out.
Yeah, the city crews have started preparing the end of last week, bringing in all of our, for example, at the pool, all the deck furniture has been brought in. Street and drainage crews have been out making sure the ditches and drainage box are clear. Have all our vehicles fueled and ready to go. Brought in any trash cans, umbrellas, anything that can be fly away in the high winds, those kind of things. So we feel like we're ready to go and prepared for whatever the storm sends us.
Okay, so Kevin and Mayor Rios, so what would you want to advise your residents right now who are watching? We know a lot of times with social media there can be a lot of misinformation out there, a lot of things that are passed around that aren't properly necessarily correct. What are you telling them? What would you like to tell them right now to make sure that they feel safe? And
we'd like to advise our folks just to pay attention to reliable sources. Best thing to do are follow the local newscast, the National Weather Service updates. Don't pay too much attention to what's on social media right now, because we're getting people out there reporting from all over the country on what's happening in Rockport. They don't have eyes on the situation here. So I would suggest people follow the local reliable sources for information, and be careful of low water crossings. Pay attention to what the first responders say.
We know you
and even though the storm has, looks like it's shifted a little bit to the east, and it's not going to hit us quite as hard as what we're looking at even just a few hours ago. We are going to get some high winds, we are going to get some rain, so those areas, and some storm surge. So those areas that typically flood when we have high tide and a lot of rain, those places are still going to flood. So prepare for that. And if you have anything in your yard, like patio furniture, anything that could be get caught by the wind and damage your home or your property, get those tied down and bring them inside. And this weekend is our Hummingbird Festival, so a lot of people have their hummingbird feeders out. Bring those in, because those will certainly take off and get destroyed. So just pay attention, like the mayor said, to local newscasts like KIII, and just use your common sense.
Yeah, we know you have a lot of beautiful trees up there as well, and so you want to make sure, I guess if there's one in the area that's not going to fall on you, to at least look up and be careful of that. I'm assuming the Hummingbird Fest is still on this weekend. And also, I do have one question regarding the big blue crab that's out there. Is that properly secured down now? We know it was damaged during Hurricane Harvey and recently replaced.
It's going to take a lot more than this storm to move that crab. He's all stainless steel, anchored very well, and just waiting for something like this.
And as Alan just said, that's why we call it Rockport Strong. Gentlemen, thank you for your time. Get back to your duties. We know your residents turn to you. We do appreciate you. Be safe up there.